Listen and practice.
Life, both animal and plant, is impossible without water. Without water, men die of dehydration. About 70% of the human body is water. Of the total surface of the earth, 75% is water, and just below the surface of the land in most areas there is a saturated layer known as the water table. Animals and plants have large percentages of water in their makeup, and some animals regulate their movements according to the water sources. If there is no water, there can be no life. The moon is a sterile desert because there is no water in it. It is to be remembered that it was water that determined the location of human settlements, and without the Nile the Egyptian civilization would not have developed. The Nile provided the Egyptians facilities for irrigation and transport. As Herodotus said, Egypt is the gift of the Nile. The urban man rarely thinks of the importance of water. When he needs water, all he has to do is to turn on the tap. The only time the urban folk become aware of the importance of water is when there is a drought and their water supply is regulated. If water rationing becomes too drastic, they may find themselves in a worse position than the rural man who may have a steady supply of water from his well. Imagine a day when the taps ran dry. Mr. Townsman would have found life intolerable. He could not brush his teeth, have his shave, or could he have his bath in the morning. After lunch, he would have had a very difficult time trying to wash up. He might have used cloth to wipe his crockery. He could not wash his car. At the end of the day, however, our Mr. Townsman would have realized that water is precious and he should not be a water waster. Scientists find water the most fascinating fluid in the world because of its versatility and usefulness. Electricity is generated by the force of running water. Unlike other substances, water expands when freezing takes place. In ancient Rome, snow was used to pack prawns and meat. Ice is used for refrigeration. Water is converted into steam and used as power. Whatever man eats is dependent on water for its growth. Water can convert whole, barren tracts of land into luxurious, rich and fertile regions, through the use of irrigation. In parts of Spain, diminishing quantities of rain have caused fertile land to dry up in the past years, creating barren deserts. This in turn has caused many men and their families to move to new places. Most of us who take our daily supply of water for granted may not be able to fully appreciate the importance of water. Many have perished through lack of water. Military men know that the most effective way of subduing any city or fortress is to cut its water supply.